Hey guys, how's it going? It's JTJudgment here. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'm finally back today, guys, bringing you another play review in FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. And today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at my very first Team of the Season player that I have used in the form of the 93 rated Bundesliga striker from Dortmund, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But before I get into this review, guys, please check the description down below. There's going to be a link taking you guys over to the account of the person that was nice enough, guys, to let me use his account to do this review. All links, like I said, are going to be down below. If you head on over to his account, said a massive thank you from me and showed some support, that would be absolutely insane. Now, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, for me, to be perfectly honest with you, the way gameplay works in this year's FIFA, I wasn't really expecting too much, because even though he's got 99 pace, the way pace works in this game, guys, I was still expecting him to get caught up by nearly all the centre-backs and defenders that I came up against in, while using him. And to my amazement, he outpaced a lot of defenders that, in all honesty, probably should have caught him, and that's exactly what I wanted to see with Aubameyang, and any player, basically, with 99 on not just pace, but any stat on the card. It's plain and simple, in my personal opinion, guys. If a player has got 99 on the stat, then they should be, hands down, the best player in the game in that stat. If a player has 99 pace, like in this situation, Aubameyang, he should be the fastest player in the game. Unless a player has got, at least 95 or 96 pace, then they should not be able to catch him at all. If they've got 95, 96, then they should be extremely close, but they shouldn't be able to catch him unless they've got, similar pace to that. And especially with defenders, if you've got 99 pace, then unless you've got like close to 90 pace in a centre-back, then you just shouldn't be able to catch him. It's just plain and simple. The higher the stat, the better they should be. But unfortunately, that doesn't work in FIFA. You can have a player with 90 pace on the attack, and your opponent can have a defender with 65 pace, and for some reason, that 65 pace centre-back can catch up to that 90 pace attacker. One of the many things, guys, about FIFA 16 gameplay that I absolutely despise. But that's something that it did surprise me on a few occasions with the Team of the Season Aubameyang, guys. He does have 97 pace, and the clips will show you, guys, as soon as he gets a little bit of space and you flick that right stick to kick the ball a mile in front of him, it's extremely difficult to catch up to him, and you're going to see in the clips, guys, examples of exactly what I am talking about. I didn't have many problems at all when it comes to his pace. I mean, if you get him into the position to get past the defenders and, like I said, flick the right stick, he's pretty much gone, guys. And then comes his shooting. You get through the defense and inside the box. The boy is going to finish pretty much all the time. There were very, very few occasions where I got himself into the box and he missed the chance that I created. The reason that he did miss the chances that I did create is because he used his weak foot, and he's got 3-star weak foot. And from what I saw with the Team of the Season Aubameyang, guys, he is definitely a one-footed player. So if you want to score as many goals as you can with this card, definitely do whatever you can to get him on his right foot. And I'm pretty confident in saying that he will score pretty much anytime, anytime you shoot with the card. So shooting wise and finishing inside the box with his right foot, absolutely fantastic. But on the other side, guys, 3-star weak foot, it felt like a 1-star. His weak foot for me was absolutely dreadful. Moving on now, guys, to some of the other aspects of this card that I really did enjoy using, one of which was his dribbling. Now, again, something about the gameplay on this game, when it comes to dribbling, a lot of players feel extremely slow and sluggish on the ball, and I really, really don't like that. But that didn't really happen with the Team of the Season Aubameyang for me. He seemed to weave his way through the defenses that I came up against very, very easily. And I believe on the card he's got 91 dribbling, which is a very, very, very nice stat to have, especially on a striker in this game, and especially with a striker that has other stats like Aubameyang has, So I got to say, personally, dribbling and ball control really wasn't a problem with this card as well. Passing with this card for me was pretty awesome as well. He managed to pick up a bunch of assists for me, even though I didn't play for these assists. I've said it a couple of times in the past, guys, especially when I'm using just one player in the team that I'm reviewing. I just tend to pass the ball to that player and do mostly everything, whether it be run from kickoff, whether it be do a very, very long skill run from the halfway line, or take a long shot from 40 yards on a regular basis. It's just how I play, it's how I try to have fun playing this game. And I gotta say, even though I didn't try to do it, passing with this card was fantastic. As you can see, I used George Weah in the same team as this card, so you guys can expect a review on him in the next few days. That is for damn sure, and he did set up George Weah for a bunch of goals, so that was very, very nice to see in game with this card as well, guys. Aerial ability is something that I really, really liked with this card as well. He did manage to score me a bunch of headers, but then again, guys, he is a 6'2" player with 92 heading accuracy, so you guys know what to expect there. You whip the ball into him 9 times out of 10, he's going to get his head to the ball and stick it into the back of the net, guys. So if you are somebody that likes to, you know, run down the wing as fast as you can and then just constantly cross it into the box, then Aubameyang definitely is the player for you. His accuracy behind them was fantastic, and like I said, 9 times out of 10 he was the player to get his head to the ball, and most of the time it did end up in the back of the net. So aerial ability, again, something else not to be worried about with this card. Positioning is something else that I liked as well. Now, he is a player on top of all these insane stats that he does have. He does have high work rate attacking and low work rate for defending, which is exactly what you want to see in a striker. So when it comes down to it, guys, he's got 99 pace, 95 shooting, 91 dribbling, 88 passing, 83 physical. Again, physical I didn't really have a problem with either. Strength, he was bullying defenders off the ball. His balance was fantastic as well. Even if he did lose the ball, he just seemed to spring straight back to his feet, instantly win the ball back, and then, you know, just slot the ball home into the back of the net. Absolutely ridiculous. But like I was saying, all these stats, and he's got those work rates as well, makes him that much better looking as a striker in this game, you know, makes him look like the perfect striker, you know. And he's also got 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot. Like I said, his weak foot I didn't really like. It was one of the only things that I didn't like with this card. 3-star skills, it's all about personal preference there, guys. If you think 3-star skills is a weak foot, then there you go, it's a weakness for you. But me personally, as long as a player can do a roulette, then I am more than happy to use them. But that right there, guys, is my final thoughts on Aubameyang. I gotta say, he is by far one of the best strikers that I've used so far in this game. This Team of the Season card is absolutely ridiculous. If you do have the coins to go out and buy him for yourself, then I highly recommend it. I've got to give him a final score of 9.9 out of 10. The boy scored goals for fun for me, you know, and I want to give a massive shout out and say a massive thank you to the boy that let me use him. My good God, mate, you let me use an absolutely insane player in this game. Like I said, guys, go out and buy him if you haven't already, and if you are looking for a Bundesliga striker for your team. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like on this video. Also, let me know in the comment section down below if you have used this player for yourself and if you enjoyed using him or not. Don't forget to subscribe today for more reviews to come from myself very, very soon as well, guys. And as always, most importantly, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.